Yeah, what's going on, everyone? Finally back out here in the garage. I know it's been a minute, but kind of wanted to give everyone an update. Got a lot of life changes going on. Uh, First off, I'm gonna be a dad here in the next month or so. I have a little girl that's gonna join my life, so maybe not get as much time on projects as I want, but we'll figure it out. But that also leads me to take time to start on some of these projects I've been wanting to do. So you can see here, I kind of took the S2000 manifold off, which I already had actually designed and printed a adapter to run a K series throttle body, even have it print out a PETG, or sorry, yeah, PETG CF. So I got that there. Um, Start working on the header kit, design that up, start printing all the parts. Now, here's the part that I've been really working on and I'm excited about. So we have S85 BMW ITBs. This is the V10 M5 BMW. So as you see, there's only four of them. So we'll have changed the linkage, but overall, these are about 50 millimeters from everything I'm seeing online, and they're actually going to be going on here. So you can see I have the half intake that Honda makes, and rather than going and dealing with some of the filaments, things like that, because my printer can't really print anything incredible. It's just a cheapo Creality Ender 7. So I'm using the lower half so that I'm not getting chemical. So injectors and everything else will be down there. Most of the heat would be down there. But I'm going to print this, which already making some few design changes. You see the runner here is pretty steep. So I actually rotated this 15 degrees and I'm getting it to kind of have a little bit of a radius to it and cleaned up. And that's what I actually have printing down here right now. So you can see that piece printing, print it in two pieces because again my printer is not the best, so it's big enough. But they'll be going here. ITVs will actually be mounted upside down because that gives me a little bit better angle for my brake master, clutch master. That's why I have the bracket back here to kind of figure out placement. But it also may allow me to clear this right here. So I may actually end up just patching that back up to where it was and yeah, be able to have factory pedals and everything else like that. Be cool. But one of the big things that I want to make a video on is actually kind of one of the things I'm working on so much. I just showed you all these 3D printed parts. 3D printing is one of the most innovation leading ways to start part development. So you can see here, rather than dealing with a header, I made a flange and printed out these little connectors. You'll see kits like this online, $600-700. But yeah, this is pretty generic. I mean, I've designed a few different pieces and stuff like that, but overall, this is a huge thing to have. It kind of saves you on the cost of material. It saves you on the cost of, I mean, that right there cost me maybe $4 or $5 to print because it's so cheap for this stuff. You can see, I mean, 2 rolls of PLA right there, that's maybe $20. And I've already printed this entire piece with a 25% infill and plenty of these pieces, and I've not even used up 2 rolls. So, and you can pick up these printers all day. I know a lot of people talk about Bamboo Labs and all these big name printers. This is a Creality Ender 7. I picked it up for $100 on Marketplace. Has the Pro Pad. It came with it. This was $30 on Amazon, $30 for the enclosure on Amazon. It's got a freaking little Amazon Blink camera wired up to, so I can just see what's going on with it. I mean, it's honestly, you don't have to have the best of the best. I'm going to print ASA with this, and ASA is just fine for something like this where it's not going to be direct contact with the motor. It's going to pull it, it's going to be off the motor. That's part of the reason why I'm doing this lower half. But you can also do PETG CF, like I have over here, or even PET-CF. PET-CF is really known for being durable. I mean, even if you're not a car guy, here we go. Little crawler RC, got the wheels printed, the bed printed, the cab printed, even the frame is printed on this thing. It's kind of endless opportunities. You have all these tiles. I mean, even my little logo, 3D printed. All this is 3D printed. It's such an influential way to be successful or just to get in the industry. Even myself, I'm right now working on starting up a business for design, because everything I print, I typically design myself. Um, so I'm trying to start up an opportunity to go into design and actually start designing parts for people, printing parts, even working on a small scale mobile plasma CNC for cutting different brackets, so I could go and design it and go wherever I need to and cut the bracket. Another thing I haven't updated on is the rear suspension. I don't know if y'all saw, but the car is back under its own weight. Needs some adjustments, but this is sitting under its own weight on ride height. Gonna have to make some, like I said, adjustments, so that's why the links are where they're at. But you can see little 3D printed brackets just to hold the fuel cell in place while I figure out how I want to do that. Even little spacers to figure out what size spacers I need. It's kind of endless, but we do have the rear suspension tacked in, welded in, not the prettiest. Using a little Lincoln MIG welder that I got over here. It's just a pawn shop special. Flexor doesn't even use gas. That doesn't have gas in it. It's eventually working on that. Actually, I got a TIG welder, so I'm gonna try to start learning how to TIG weld. But yeah, it's really, you don't have to have these big shops, the best of the best. I mean, you're working out of a basic 2-car garage here at my house. I got flooring that I just did. It was free on Marketplace. I've still got a whole stack to finish up around here. Like I said, the welder, Marketplace, $100 plasma cutter, scanner. Did pay for that, but yeah, I mean, it's nice to have a scanner for some of this stuff. But I mean, printers used. It's, you don't have to have the best of the best to get started, and you don't have to have the best of the best to build something you want to build. I've been building this how I wanted to build it, different ways. I've had a lot of people share their opinions on it, but here I am building BMW ITBs on a Honda K series with a Mazda Miata transmission and YZF-R1 coilovers and Willwood disc brakes. I mean, it doesn't take all the money in the world, it doesn't take all the knowledge in the world, it doesn't take all the time in the world to do it. It just takes the endurance. It takes the passion. It takes the desire. So again, I want to try to start posting more, but I do have my daughter on the way. Super excited for her to be here, so it'll kind of take a lot of my time away, but I'm going to try to post a little bit more here. I'll definitely have to keep y'all posted more on what I have working for this thing. I've got this thing running basically every day of the week, nonstop, and it's been great to me. I've never had an issue. It's took some learning curve, but I mean, yeah, just take the chance. Don't worry about failing. I mean, you can even see here, that's a little flange I designed it up and threw on here because, again, the work goes to that kid over there. So if y'all have any questions, or if y'all want to ask any questions about the car, if y'all want to see anything else or see any kind of content, let me know. I would love to be able to post more and kind of give y'all more of what y'all want to see. So yeah, thanks for checking in, and we'll catch you next time.